Hello and welcome to the Bay. Nope.
Bye.
Give me a second.
Just keep going with it. Just keep rolling.
Hello and welcome to the Bay One Entertainment Podcast. This is the BOCast, your favorite show on the internet. Welcome back. We are your hosts. I'm Philip Beavers.
I'm Nick Bradshaw.
I'm Kevin Mora.
And we're feeling good.
And I'm definitely going to cut that first part that you just did in anyway.
Oh, I know.
I hate
100%.
Regardless.
I can't
Regardless.
live. I really can't live with this group. You know?
No.
Well,
And when I do attempt again,
You... No.
and I succeed,
No.
Attempt.
y'all will feel bad.
That can't be funny because you actually, like, that's real, dude. That can't be a joke because I have to sit there and go, haha, it's funny. But does he mean it?
He
Though?
might mean it.
like, I don't want to do that.
Wait, is he joking or crying for help? I don't know.
I can't tell the difference.
You're never supposed to.
That's a problem.
You don't get to know.
That's a problem.
You don't get to know,
'Cause
unfortunately.
I'd like you to be alive.
I'm so sick
That'd be
of
good.
that.
Of
I'm
what?
so sick of it.
What?
What, the back and forth?
The will he won't.
The
he.
will he won't. I had that exact same
Consistent will he won't.
Will he won't he? I don't know.
It's not even
By the
with
rope,
you.
brother. Figure it out. I don't know.
Just do it. I'll give you money.
Not you.
Like,
Not you.
listen, it's not
Not
about
you.
you.
Kevin
It's about
wants
everybody.
me dead, y'all.
It's about
It's
money.
about the rhetorical.
It's about
you. The
you.
royal you.
Yes.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That
But
sucks penis.
as
I mean,
far
all
as
the
I'm
royals
concerned-
can hang themselves as far as
I'll
I'm
buy
concerned.
everybody a rope. Yeah, I'll empty my bank account. No, I'm just quit talking about it. That sounds like I'm encouraging someone to do this.
I mean, wait, that could only be encouraging someone
That's
to do that.
literally the only.
Because, like, stop talking about it. Shit or get off the pot, idiot.
Quit talking about your shit. Just do it.
Kev walks by a jumper.
And you know what?
on the
As far as I'm
bridge.
concerned,
Oh,
hey, you're taking up the sidewalk, bro.
God, pick
Are we
a
doing
lane,
this or
brother.
not?
I'll tell you what, though, that is like a very New York attitude of like seeing someone doing that, being like, oh, motherfucker. Like, the amount of times I've seen videos of someone like getting hit by a
Crazy.
train and someone who's recording and is like, great, I can't get home now, you asshole. Like,
Oh.
I saw a video where these guys are fighting over like a needle or like some kind of drug, right?
Yep.
And one of them, like, they're fighting and pushing and pushing. One of the guys literally full force pushes him onto the track, and the lady and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" And he goes, and the lady just goes, "Oh my, me and my daughter have to get home, man. I gotta get my daughter home."
love I will say, if I was ever at the point in my life where I was attempting publicly, right? I think it would snap me out more to have somebody go, "Oh, fucking do it or not, get out of the way." Like that would shock me more into like, maybe
Oh.
okay, no,
You
I
know
can
what?
do this.
Nah,
I can
you
still
weren't
do
really
this.
suicidal.
Maybe exactly.
Maybe I'm making
But
my shit
If you
somebody
could be
else's.
talked out of it that easily
But
by
if
someone being
somebody-
a dickhead to you and you being like, you know what, they're right. You weren't committed.
Yeah.
You weren't
You weren't
committed
gonna
to
do it
committing.
anyway.
You weren't committed to committing, and that's on you.
You have commitment issues. You have commitment
I'm not
issues.
even
It's
gonna
all
lie.
right.
These are it might be a little early, but these are some hot takes.
Yeah, this is
Hot
strong
These are
takes.
some really
Fuck it. Should we
hot
just
takes.
fuck it? Let's go
Let's
right
go
into
right
it.
into
It's
it.
the hot minute hot take.
Hot minute hot
Blah, 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 blah.
And take.
Yep.
Welcome to the Hot Minute Hot Take. It's your favorite game show. On the show, 60 seconds on the clock, 20 seconds each. It's going to be hot. I am ready because mine is
Phil-
political, but it's also making fun of guys who look like me.
You should go first, man.
You know what? I will go
You
first.
haven't been
Thank you,
versed in
brother.
a
I
while.
appreciate that.
In a
I
while
do
now.
appreciate that.
It's been a while.
All right. Well, I'm going to vamp here for the next 8 seconds until we get to the 10 mark.
Phil,
Okay.
so
I'm going to go
you
in
or
3.
Phil, you, me.
Let's go Phil, you, me. I'll
Okay.
end it. I'll be the kicker.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we're going to go Phil, Nick, Kevin.
Yes,
That sounds
yeah,
right.
Phil,
that's-
Nick, Kevin.
that's
A
the
PNK, a
answer.
PNK.
A
Okay. In
little
3,
PNK dealio.
2, 1. If you're a cis straight man, and I entirely blanked. Oh my god!
Holy
That's so
shit!
crazy.
I heard shit.
That's never
You
happened.
know, that's never
before.
happened to me. I
This is
always
episode
had it off the bat.
24. We've
Yeah.
never had that happen.
You know
what?
Probably to any of us.
No, I think we'll cut that part out.
Honestly,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
can cut
fine.
that out. We
That
can
was
cut that
crazy.
out.
I'm gonna start over here in a second.
Yeah,
that
we can
was
cut that
so,
out.
so crazy.
Without a problem.
Okay, here we go. All right,
Shit.
all right. I'm not that gay. Okay, ready.
Fucking
And
up.
if you're a cis straight man and you're not pro-choice, you are gay. You like to come. You don't want to pull out. So why would you impede your ability to do that without a fetal consequence? You tell me.
I'm a
Gay
fetal
man.
consequence.
That is pretty gay.
I like that. Up for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you still have more time. If you're gonna show me something on your phone, have it up and ready. All right. I don't want to watch you scroll through some shit. We're not going through the tabs. Oh, it's some here somewhere. Hey, if it was that important, you'd have it up It's like live television, baby. I don't got that much time, so bring it the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. It's okay to be stupid. Just let the smart people talk and make decisions. Like, fully. You can be stupid. I want you to be stupid. Just talk less. Be less loud.
I love that
The dead.
I love that
afterwards
one.
is so awesome.
I was like, do I have anything else to add? No.
That comes
That's
from a
basically
real
what I was,
place.
where I was just like-
real pace.
That's
Oh,
basically
yeah.
what I said. Where I was just
Pain.
like, you went the fetal consequence. Gay man.
You're just mogging. You're mogging the
Mogging
audience.
the straight,
Mog
but
the
actually
gays.
gay
Oh
man.
my God. Mog it.
Oh my
I do
God.
stand by this one though, hardcore.
I love
No,
gotta
I would
say.
agree with you.
Bro.
I would
Sick of
totally agree
people.
with you.
Sick of
I'm
it.
just why do you think why do you think my time is not valuable? Like, what do you think I could be doing literally anything else instead of watching you try to do basic stuff.
There's
Well,
also
and
trying to find a little picture.
Yeah, if you don't have it ready to go in that moment, like you saw it and then I happened to see you and I'm like, oh, fuck. If it's not that, like, send it to me.
Yeah.
Just send it
That's
to
all
me
you
and
gotta
just say, hey, did you watch that thing I sent you? And
Yep.
if you haven't yet, go, here, I'll pull it. Like, just click on the thing. It'll
Mhm.
pull it up.
Exactly.
That's a one-click stop.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's a one-stop shop.
I'll say this. There's a
One-stop shop
difference
cock.
if you're, like on a page, you go to like make, tap on the actual post itself and accidentally you swipe away from it. That's a different story. I
Sure.
still think in that instance, if it were me, I'd be like, I lost it. You know what? I'll send it to you later just
Yeah.
to move on. But in that one instance, I'll go, okay, mistake, understood. I got it.
Yeah.
But if this was especially a premeditate, you have that. I'm sure you do. We do that to
You've
each
been
other all the
thinking
time.
about
Where it's
this.
like,
Yeah.
you saw that post earlier, you want to show it to a friend of yours. You got to have that behind the lock screen.
Fully.
Like ready to go.
Yes.
There's
Just-
no digging through, bearing. I want to be excited for what you're excited about.
Sure.
The longer that those seconds add up, I can feel my life moving.
Well, it's just
past me.
also-
I don't want to feel that
Why
while being excited for you. I
Did
don't want to
you-
feel that.
Did you really want this conversation to be, let me find this? Like, do you really want to spend the time having somebody watch you struggle?
We should be talking about the thing. I want to talk about the thing that you're showing.
Now, I
me.
have a
It's
question.
How are you not
the-
embarrassed?
Do you
I can't
have?
find it.
Do you give
It's
grace if
humiliating.
like what? Let's say I like kept the app open, right,
Okay.
on this post,
Right.
and like it's like 2 minutes later, I see you, and I was like, oh, I had this ready to go. I open it,
Yep. And the app's
and
refreshed.
it refreshes.
That- I
Are you
think
giving
that's-
some grace?
that's a
Come back
similar
to it
thing.
later.
Okay.
No, that's a similar.
back
Now,
to it
but what?
later.
Now, but what if it's gone? Now,
Well,
see, then it
you
goes back to
lost
my
it.
thing of
You
like
lost
send it,
it.
send it
Yeah.
just in
Yeah,
Send it
case.
to
but
me.
you lost
Yeah.
it. You were not spending this time trying to find it. I'm not your mom. I'm not helping you look for the toys.
Yeah. It's not a problem that you lose something or that you don't have it
Because
prepared.
if I come over there and I
I
find it,
swear to
you're in a
fucking
lot of. I'm
God,
gonna beat your ass.
I have legal recourse to
Sorry.
assault
No,
you.
you're good.
The issue is not the losing it or not having it ready. It's your character, your response to that adversity.
Despicable,
Okay?
despicable
Right?
character.
If you
What is
sit
your
there
essence?
and
What's
you
your
see that
aura?
there's nothing there that you want to show me and you go, oh, it's fine. I'll take
Aura.
3 minutes now to scroll through everything I've ever owned in order to find this one picture for you that you're not going to give a shit about, right?
Ignore these pictures.
Yeah.
They're definitely not news.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait,
That's
hold
a
on.
problem.
Uh,
Now, if you open the app, even if you do the most egregious one of, oh, hey, I wanted to show you something, give me a second. If you open your phone for more than 5 seconds and can't find it and don't automatically go, oh, I'll send it to you later.
You're wasting my time.
You're wasting my time.
I completely
Fully.
agree. I completely
You're wasting my
agree on
time.
that. I
100%.
completely agree.
Now,
Yep.
I will be honest. Sometimes I said, and I'm a piece of shit. I want to preface it with that. I
Fully
said,
admit to it.
yeah, no, let me find this for you. I look for it. I can't find it. And I just do something else entirely.
Yeah, you don't say anything. You
Oh
do that a
my
lot. You do that
God.
a lot, dude.
Damn.
I
have not
Let
experienced that as
me
much as
find
you.
this for you. I can't find
so
it. I go to TikTok.
I have like
really
such.
TikTok
I'm
real
like so
quick.
used
I
to
just
like
gave
my,
up on it.
Yeah.
And I admit it.
Here we are.
Yeah, but without communication.
Without telling
Well, now I'm
anybody.
It's fine if
now.
you don't have it, but just not saying anything, and then like 40 seconds later, someone going, "Did you find the thing?" You go, "What?" I stopped caring about it.
That's
You're the bad
definitely
person
worse.
in this
that
situation.
is much
Would you
worse.
would you rather have somebody just go up and do their own thing, or would you rather them try to say, wait, I swear, I'm almost there.
You took
I swear I'm
my
almost there.
attention to try and look at this
Yeah,
thing.
you have to release
So now
the attention.
I'm hanging
Yeah,
on.
but would you rather have a beggar,
Wait,
or would you
okay.
rather have a guy with a cup who's hitting with the chair like
Okay,
coins, or
just
do you want the
analogy.
silent sign?
As with always,
there
I
is
see
no
both
si-
sides of
But
this.
no, wait. A sign would be something tangible that does represent it, though. Silent sign is you just doing this, holding nothing.
Yeah,
But you're not saying it. I don't know what you're doing.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying, wait, look, jing, 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 jing. I'm not doing that.
I would rather you do that.
Oh my God.
What I'll say for your
You're
point
a bad person.
is this.
You're
No,
a
I'm
worse
the bad
person.
guy.
Oh my God, because you don't care anyway.
If I have to have
I
one
do
or the
care.
other,
I don't think so.
I would rather have the silent person who has just completely moved on to something else, right? Instead of the no. Dude, just give me 2 seconds. I've
That
almost
pisses
got
me
it.
off,
It's
dude.
like, stop.
But at least
I
I,
don't
can
need the
shut down
play-by-play.
a person
But yes,
with the cup. I can
exact-
shut them down and
yeah.
be like, no. You've lost me.
You not only took the attention,
A silent sign, I'm confused
You
and pissed.
hijacked it. You took it
But I'm
fully
not giving
away.
you the
Yeah,
power.
exactly,
I'm
Nick.
not giving you the
Yeah.
power.
Right. And that's
no,
the
but that's the problem.
Is that you
That's
had the
the issue.
audacity to try and take my attention, and then you're not filling it with anything and fulfilling your.
You're
end of the
on your
bargain?
phone. You're also on your phone in this situation because you're always on.
But I looked up.
yeah, but then you look back down.
No, but I've been
Mm-mm.
waiting because then I'm gonna check
I've
back
been
in. and be like,
waiting.
where is it?
I'm doing the checkpoint, the milestone check-in of have you found it yet? Have you seen it? Every
Now,
few
if you say,
seconds.
"Hey, give me a second, I gotta find this thing real quick," if you say that to me,
then okay.
then I'm like, okay. But if you go, wait, I have it right here, and then there's nothing after.
Bro, we work in media. It's
10
basic
seconds?
communication.
Well,
you
no,
know this.
okay. Well, let's think
You
about it
know
like this. Okay, would you
Imagine
rather
one of
have
your
a
kids did
client?
that to you.
Well, you know what? I'd rather have the one who just fucks off in silence.
I
you know?
just don't believe that.
Oh, I've had both. I've had both, and let me
Yeah,
tell you,
I've had
I
both, too.
hate
Oh, really? You
having.
have kids
I
coming
hate
in?
having the email a day. Just like I'm almost. It's coming. It's almost. This is what I have. Is this good? No. Is it
That is
okay? It's
more
almost
annoying, I
coming.
will
It's
say. Yep.
Jing, 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 jing,
Now,
jing.
day after
No.
day, no, but like that's what I mean. We're like day after day is an egregious amount of jing, ding, jing, jing, jing. Right? Absolutely.
Uh huh.
Yep.
After the first day, you got to get that to me.
Okay.
Unless
well,
you have an explicit,
okay.
this happened. Here's proof. That's why you don't have it yet.
How about
Fail.
6,
And that's why I'm not a teacher.
how about 6 emails a day?
From the same kid.
Yeah, from the same kid.
From one student.
Okay.
From
After
one
the
student.
third one, if you
I've
if
never
you
And they're
don't
all
have it on the
broken
next one-
messages,
Yeah,
and
oh,
they all are
yeah.
confusing,
Yep.
and they all contradict each other.
Well, then he deserves to be in jail, obviously.
All of my
I agree.
kids either write
Prison
literally
labor.
just like,
I'm actually talking about an adult in this case.
where is this worksheet?
Oh yeah, I know you're
No intro, outro, nothing like
Even
that,
worse.
right?
It's much
Or
worse.
they write formal letters that all have a tinge of like Victorian child sadness to them because of the language that they pick.
I was
It's always
that
like,
kid, by the way.
Dear Mr. Bradshaw, I have noticed that I have not seen this assignment posted to the Google Classroom. If you wouldn't mind posting it, I would be much obliged. I hope this finds you
There's-
warmly,
There's no-
Nathaniel. And I'm like, why are you? What is this? You don't even do this in essays to me.
Well, someone didn't teach them the difference between a more informal and a formal email.
Apparently so.
Like,
That's
so
my
funny.
job.
Which we did
That's
teach.
my
our
job.
We
interns.
My
gotta talk
job.
to the career
We taught
counselor.
we taught our interns about emailing people.
Yes,
We
we
did.
did.
That was day one.
We did.
Yeah.
That's
That was
the BOE
basics.
intern.
Yeah,
The
if
BOE
you want
interns.
an internship at Day One Entertainment, you just
Nope.
have to send in a check for $1,000.
Okay,
you have to
actually,
send in
yes,
your
a
resume.
week.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, one thing that we have talked about for real is a camp. We've talked about doing a
That's true.
paid
That's true.
camp in the past. So if you're a I'd say middle school or high school student, that is something we could open up.
Do
to.
not watch the show, first of
Yeah,
all.
first of all, you shouldn't be watching the show.
Yeah, absolutely
It's more if you
not.
have kids who'd be interested in film, then we might open up to that. But it is paid. It's a paid thing. Is in you are paying us for that service.
You know what? And I'll even go a
If
step
you have
further.
kids,
I don't even want to do that. But if you pay me enough, I might.
I might.
if you have kids and you're watching the show, what are you doing with your time?
You got time. You got other things to
You
do.
got
Go take
a
care
lot
of
of
There's
bigger
probably some
issues, bro.
priorities that you're neglecting.
Take care of
on
your
the show.
children.
Put the spoon down.
Yeah,
Put
just
the
for a
spoon
little
down.
while. Yeah.
No, you don't need it
Speaking
today.
of taking care of the children.
Oh,
so
yes.
last night was the Grammys. I don't know if you guys watched.
You know, I didn't watch
Oh.
any of it. and
I
I'm
was forced
disappointed
to
I didn't.
watch it because I was at a dinner party with some old
Mm.
friends of mine. And they're all how do I say this?
Big Grammy
media
heads.
consuming losers a little bit. In the sense where like
I love it.
a lot of them consume things that I'm like, you're a normie and you're bland, right?
You're
You
just
have
at
bland taste.
watching the cast.
None of them
thanks,
watched this.
Phil. You just, oh,
I
no,
just-
and I should say,
I-
not all of you are like that, but you know who you are.
But also,
where
just
everything you
coming
consume
from
is
Phil,
spoon fed to you.
just I just wish that can we insert just your For You page? Just like the top 5.
Oh, my
videos.
shit is bad.
Yeah.
I know. I have
I'm
some
not-
really exotic
I'm a
foods
fan.
in my food
Oh yeah,
page,
no, I'm a fan. I like to taste the rainbow like you.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow. Grammys.
That was
Grammys,
crazy.
Grammys.
We're
Oh,
back
perfect.
now. Yeah. So the
Oh.
Grammys were last night.
Yeah, and your boring friends.
Yeah, we talked
watched
about that.
Some of
it.
them are a little boring, but you know
That's not
what?
what
You
you
know
said.
what? Here's the thing.
Normie.
Yeah, I should go
You
back
said
to
normie, and
I
when the
should
cameras
rescind.
cut, you said I hate them.
I said
Despicable.
no. I didn't say
They
that.
said they're low
No, I
level,
didn't say
low
that.
IQ.
No, I didn't. I didn't
You
Scum
called
of
them
the earth.
goons.
First off, they're
Call them
all
goons.
smarter than me, and that's not that hard to do. So,
You know my hot takes, Bill.
what?
Did you already forget?
I'm stupid, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you
No, I do remember. It's like it's
Okay.
okay to be stupid.
remember?
Dare to be stupid.
Oh no! Like
Gotta be
I was just,
You're not,
I was.
dude.
Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna go into it. I was talking about the person who made me think about that earlier when we
Nice.
had our little break.
I love that.
But yeah,
So
look at them Grammys.
So main thing about the Grammys I want to talk about is, I guess, two things. Number one, shouts out to Kendrick. Good job for you.
Shouts out, K.
5 Grammys, which
Mhm.
is more than Drake has ever won, and more
Kendrick-
than he will ever.
Kendrick and the girls.
Yes,
Yep,
Kendrick and
the girls.
Doechii. Shouts out to
Yes,
Doechii.
shouts
Shouts
out
out
to
to
Doechii.
Chaperone, Sabrina Carpenter. Everyone who you thought was going to win a Grammy won a fucking
Beyonce.
Grammy.
Beyonce.
That's the thing I want to talk
Beyonce.
about is she had her Leo DeCap moment,
Uh-huh.
and it's exactly like Leo DeCap's because Cowboy Carter of all albums to win a Grammy
Yep.
is nonsense.
Yep.
It's one of her worst albums.
I couldn't care that much for it.
I listened to it. It's not that different than what was the one before Renaissance.
Renaissance was great.
Renaissance
Renaissance
is
is
great,
great.
but it's the same sound sometimes. Like, and just like it's this country shit where it's like, okay, I get it. That's great.
It just feels
It's
hokey.
overly produced.
Yeah,
It should have
feels
been way more
campy.
like raw.
It
is
really was
campy.
her Leo DeCap moment.
But
It's a
that's the
very good
thing,
way
it's
of
like-
putting it, yeah.
To me, like there's 2 albums from Beyonce that should have won a Grammy, and I really only think one of them should have. But
Wait, can
also
I guess?
because, yeah, what do you think? I think it's gonna be
Okay, one I know is the self-titled.
yes.
So good.
Yeah.
And my other one, I feel like Lemonade.
Yeah, those are probably
Yeah.
the 2
Yeah.
that would have.
Oh,
But
yeah. Love
Lemonade
'em.
was more visual than it was sonic. Like
True.
it was more important
Mhm.
visually.
Yeah, yeah.
And so like, and to me, my favorite is the self-titled album.
Oh,
The
so
Beyonce
good.
album is by far her best album. in my
Shouts out to
opinion.
Boots.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no skips.
No
Even the
skips.
interludes and like the skit at the beginning, you don't skip it. It's
Yeah.
fucking great.
It's very good.
But it was interesting that like, you know, this is her Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Yeah.
where like she's finally getting a recognition. And it was so funny her face when she went up there and she was like, I was not expecting this. Like, great. Now you guys give a fuck. When
Yeah.
there's no other competition really for me.
Yeah.
Because everything else that was good was released too late in the year to actually be considered for the Grammys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like GNX couldn't be
Yeah.
submitted because
Yeah.
it just was too late.
Also, speaking about girlies getting the recognition, let's go Charlie. Happy
Yeah.
that she
Oh, yeah,
she's
dude,
gotten
shouts
an
out to
award.
Charlie.
Yeah, I think it's their first one.
I'm
right?
not
Yeah.
surprised that she didn't get more, just because she's a
Nah.
British artist and this is an American.
Also, Brits.
Trust me, dude.
Brits,
Hey,
dude.
scoreboard,
Being on toast,
scoreboard,
baby.
you
Being on
fucking
toast.
crooked tooth fuck.
Every time.
Yeah, so I just thought it was interesting. Like they finally give her a Grammy, and it's a Leo DeCap moment where everyone's like, "This one."
Yeah.
Also,
When she's
like,
45 years old.
It's not that nobody cared, but it was that sort of thing of like a lot of people in Leo won were like, wait, but I thought he already had one. Like I kind of had that moment as well.
Sorry, I'm
'cause,
wrong.
like,
She's 43.
I was like,
my bad.
oh well, yeah, that's cool. Beyonce won. It's what, like her 3rd Grammy, and they were like, no, it's her
The
first one. And I
Grammy
was like,
ever for
crazy.
album of the year.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Really?
it's actually insulting.
No,
It-
yeah.
it is
That's
it is
crazy.
insulting.
And that's the thing, and that's why it's like, at this point, like, just don't give her one.
And also,
Like, just make her Aretha Franklin and just don't give her one. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Also-
it's clear why you haven't so far.
is it this the first time Taylor hasn't taken home a Grammy?
Yeah. She came home with 0 awards last night.
Oh,
Damn.
Maybe you can
Yes.
bring home a ring.
Oh no,
Maybe.
maybe. First off, don't ever fucking say that again while I'm around. Go Birds all the way. I hope every person on the Chiefs is R-worded and also they die.
R-worded.
I fucking hate that team
Ah.
so much. And I want the Birds to win so badly. First off, Philadelphia needs it. And secondly, the Chiefs are the football Yankees.
Who,
And quite frankly, I believe the theory that they cheated at the last game against the Bills because some of those calls, if you watched it,
Oh, that's crazy.
the refs, someone find them and someone slit their fucking throats in front of their children, dude. They fully rigged that game.
Yeah.
They fully rigged that game.
Who's on the Birds? Who are we cheering for?
The Birds. I mean, it's Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley.
Okay.
I wish Jason Kelsey was still there, but he's not.
Oh.
I used to know the name of the two tight ends, and now I'm completely blanking on it. But
You're
like
doing a lot better than I am. I know none of the rosters anymore.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know
Wow.
rosters. I'm very football. Couldn't give a shit about. So I just want to get. I want to get a little bit of name recognition so I can start looking out for them.
Jalen Hurts is one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah,
right
I know.
now. And
I
Saquon
know about
Barkley
him. I just know he was
is the best
Birds.
running back. He's the guy who
Mhm.
a couple months ago jumped backwards over a defender.
Oh, yeah, that one's awesome.
That's
I
crazy.
He
remember
took
that
the
video.
ball, he ran, he jumped and spun around in like a fucking 180 and hurdled the dude backwards.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, it was a sick shot. I remember
What?
that. It was a sick reel.
That's
when
crazy.
it
It's
passed
one of the
around.
most incredible like running back plays of all time. Anyways, go Birds. I really hope you guys win. And if you don't, you should firebomb the Chiefs Athletic Training Complex.
You
And
heard
that
it
is a
here
call to
first.
action. And guess what? That is a call to action. Hit me up, FBI, you fucking pussies.
You heard it here first.
What's that guy's name? Cash, the new.
Oh, Cash Patel.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow. Well, I mean,
I'm almost.
didn't think
positive.
it could get worse than Ajit Pai, but it does.
Yep. Cash
It
Patel.
does. Cash Patel is a fucking garbage bitch, dude.
Yep.
He's a pussy. And also, quite frankly, I think he bottoms for Donald. I truly believe he bottoms because the way he gargles his cum
So
publicly is so
Elon's
crazy.
Fucking
I just don't
Trump
think that he
and
can hold
Trump's
it up.
fucking Cash.
Mhm.
Then it's just a.
And
Trump
Sam Altman is
sandwich.
the gutless bottom at the end of it.
He's
Oh,
the
it's
he's the
train.
very he's the
Okay,
very very
understand.
bottom of the human centipede.
That makes Elon Musk the caboose.
His AI algorithm is actually what shut down
Probably.
Grindr because he was trying to find the perfect match and the largest bull cock to fit in his
Mhm.
tiny little tech bro
That's
ass.
that was what's going on at the RNC because
That's what I mean. That's when it crashed. It
Yep,
was
let's
Sam
not
Altman
forget,
looking
the
for the
Grindr-
largest penis possible.
Grinder literally shut
The server crashed in
highest
Wisconsin.
concentration of users at the RNC in Wisconsin.
Was it Wisconsin or
Awesome.
Minnesota?
I don't know. All I know is
So
that the
sick.
RNC. I think that's awesome. I say live it loud, live it proud.
It's pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
I think it's
Pretty sick.
I genuinely love it.
I just
genuinely
love
it.
the data analyst
right,
who
it's
gets those
Milwaukee.
metrics and just goes, "What is causing this spike?" You check the events in the. No.
No.
way.
First off,
No
everyone
way.
knows that shit was gonna happen.
Oh
No, but I don't think that they expected it to crash
Not to crash.
servers.
Dude,
Come on,
I've
that's
talked to so
hysterical.
Fallon is from Potomac, right outside of DC, and some of her friends live in DC, and her gay friends in DC are like, yeah, everyone knows. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh yeah.
many of the conservatives are like Claude DL.
Shouts out Lady
hard
G.
DL trade, yes.
Lady G.
Lady G, come on the show.
Come on the
We'll
show.
treat you
We'll
like
beat
a
you to
real
death.
woman.
Yeah, we will.
we will beat you to death.
I'll
Verbally,
slap
of
that
course.
birthmark
Verbally, of
on
course.
your ass or wherever the
Um,
fuck it is.
and
I'll
Make
find
it feel
it,
real
and
special.
I'll make it bigger.
Anyways, yeah. So that was it with the
You
Grammys.
will.
I thought it
You
was.
will.
It was.
well.
I've never seen an award show in a long time feel so hollow. That used to actually like really
Oh, you're talking about the
matter to the
Grammys?
public. Yeah,
You know what?
it
Actually,
is so hollow.
so you know what's interesting because I was actually speaking about this with another person at the school. I don't really listen to or pay attention to the Grammys. What I pay attention to is the reaction to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like that's always
I
telling me
agree.
about how people are actually feeling. If people are excited, if people hate the decisions, because that's telling me more about like I don't give a shit about what the Academy says. The reaction to the Academy, that's where I actually like start to pick up trends and where people are actually like enjoying and consuming music and content.
the
but-
infamous Macklemore moment.
Oh,
You were robbed, bro.
yeah.
You should have won.
When
Yeah,
he
bro,
won
they shouldn't
over
have
Good
given
it to
Kid,
me.
Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Name
should
one
have won.
song off the heist.
that isn't a radio hit.
Go ahead, Nick.
I couldn't. Tell
I don't
you.
either. I think you would
I
be
don't.
closest.
I don't. I genuinely
I
don't
the
think-
only the
Oh
only
wait, was
song.
that the, wait?
You-
Was that the one where he talked about being gay, but not
Yeah.
actually being
Yeah.
gay?
That's what I was
Because
gonna
he could
say.
color her in the lines or something.
There are two songs. For some reason,
Is that Lily Allen?
I don't know. Maybe.
I gotta see who's on that.
I think
track.
you know what?
I
It is
think
Lily Allen.
It might
I'm
be
telling
Lily
you right
Allen.
now, that's Lily Allen. Lily Allen, get back to making gay singles and selling feet. You need to really. You found your niche.
100%.
Heaven's Gate. Nope, that's Burna Boy.
That's
Very
Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did anybody else see the interview with Babyface?
That was the next thing I was gonna mention.
That was crazy.
Those two reporters
missed this
should be
entirely.
Oh, you know what? I actually one of them. I could tell she was so fucking embarrassed.
No.
Her friend was
Oh,
literally.
the not white one? The white one was the one who called Chapel.
Wait,
no,
wait,
that one was
wait.
egregious. I thought they
I
were both
missed
white,
this
actually.
entirely.
You know who Babyface is?
Yes. What
Okay,
happened?
So for those who don't know, Babyface is like a music fucking icon. He like
Yeah.
ran the
He
80s and 90s.
Is
Yeah.
the
and
reason
2000s.
that half of the people exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the Babyface made babies.
Yes. Literally like unbelievable music legend, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're interviewing him, which is already like to even get that interview on the red carpet
Crazy.
is phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
great
That's a
look.
knockout.
Y'all
moment.
really nailed this.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of his sentence.
He was speaking.
not and like relatively early on into it, not
Mhm.
that far in, a couple minutes maybe. He's speaking about something. And this little ass white girl just goes, Chapel. Chapel. And he's just like, okay, I guess you guys want to see her.
No, he was actually really polite.
He was
about it.
incredibly
Yeah,
professional.
He was
like,
actually
oh,
more
y'all
upsetting.
go ahead and
It's
do
like,
that.
oh,
That's
you guys
fine.
want to talk to? Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, y'all
I'll
call
see
the
you later.
Chapel.
No, but then the other girl was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Like, bro, what is wrong with you?
No, I genuinely think that one who called Chapel, blacklist her.
Yeah.
That is
Straight
bad-
up fire her and
that
make
is
sure she never works in
bad
music
fucking
journalism
press.
ever again, because
that
that
is
was
disrespect.
awful.
Racist. I'd even say.
Also, if
like she literally took away spotlight from an iconic and
Black History Month, by the way. Happy Black
extraordinarily
History Month.
important black performer
During Black History Month.
during Black History Month to give it to Chaperone. Nothing against Chaperone, but to just say you're not important. This is now. That is so fucking racist.
Yeah.
Like to be ignoring literal Black history for a new white girl.
Quite
which
reductive.
Not,
But
and
also, like-
not even like I said, I like Chapel Roan. Not her fucking fault.
Yes.
If I were Chapel Roan, I would even say, yeah. Looking at what happened before, I don't co-sign this. I
Well,
don't
and also,
want my shit up
of
there.
all people, Chaperone would have said something like that if she had
Oh,
known
yeah.
it was the middle of a fucking interview.
Uh-huh.
Like, but also, even if it's not Babyface, in general, don't
Just anybody.
fucking do that.
Yeah.
Buddy.
You fucking turd.
Yeah.
Give
No,
people the time of day, man.
it's
Especially if you're fucking interviewing.
You
them.
asked
An
for the interview.
You
legend.
literally-
You asked for the
This
interview.
is a
Do the fucking interview.
legend.
And when he's done talking, if you miss her, you fucking miss her.
Yep.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Commit to the moment. You
Yeah.
already
It
started
was
the
so
interview.
insane, bro. It was like one of those things you see and you're like, are you out of your mind?
Yeah, so
Who does
disrespectful.
that?
Oh.
Then don't ask for the fucking interview if you don't
Just-
care that much.
Do you? They had to not known who he was.
No, they
they
100%
had to
didn't.
not
There's
know.
no way they would have known.
Yeah. There's no.
I know. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Horrible.
Yeah, I feel like you should watch it, Nick. We'll probably cut this or something, but like this is pretty fucking insane.
So it was the AP.
Yes, it was.
It was
AP.
Associated
It was
Press.
the
Yes.
Associated Press.
Yeah, no, fully.
Damn.
And so actually there's multiple
I will
things.
return in a moment.
Yeah, you go ahead. There's multiple articles that say here that like after its red carpet reporters cut off Babyface for Chapel Roan, the AP apologizes.
Good. You should put out a fucking statement. That's so.
Khloe
like I said,
Kardashian blasted them over doing that.
Listen, I genuinely like 10 toes down. That is racist. That is fucking racist. I don't care if you don't have hate in your heart, but to do that during Black History
For a
Month
little
to a
white
black
girl.
icon, insanely disrespectful and harmful to the community. That is literally taking the mic away and saying, yeah, there's somebody more important now. Absolutely not. Go home and listen to Whip Appeal. All right.
Here we go. Leslie Ambriz and Krista Faria. Krista Faria or Faria, whatever it is, fuck you.
Is she the one?
She's the one who said. So in the middle of Edmund's interview, so like it's a Babyface. Faria spotted Best New Artist nominee Chapel Roan making her way down the red carpet, ignoring Babyface. Faria leaned to the side, shouted, Chapel, and speaking over Edmonds in the middle of him talking. Edmonds turned,
No,
Babyface
we're gonna
saw
show
and
the
turned and
video.
saw
I
what
wanna
was
see the
happening,
clip.
smiled and said, go do that. He literally goes,
Yeah.
go do that. That's fine.
Yep.
I don't care.
Yeah.
This quote, this is so disrespectful how Babyface was treated in this interview, Khloe Kardashian wrote. It's maddening to see a legend not get the respect and attention they deserve.
Mhm.
He is a pioneer and deserves so much better than this.
That
sorry,
lady is
it-
definitely on suicide.
When a
watch
Kardashian
right
comes
now.
after you and
Like,
Khloe of all of them comes after you and says like, yeah, you're a piece of shit for that. You're done.
yeah,
You are, overcooked.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's done.
The
You're
chicken is
fried.
dry. The beef is like a dark gray.
Yep.
Like it's
it's
over
crumbling
for you.
in my hand.
Like
Ouch,
it was
crumbling.
it was just unbelievable to see that. And you're like, what the fuck? So it's one of the only reasons I was okay with watching the Grammys last night was I got to see that and be like, white women. Here's another hot take.
Crazy.
White women, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. I don't care about your opinion. I don't care what you have to say. Your perspective is moot because you guys are by far the worst people to deal with.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. But I just need
Chapel,
to show Nick.
Chapel.
I know. I just need to show Nick this because it's
Yeah,
pretty
go ahead.
crazy. Because it's
Can you
one
put the
thing-
audio up to the microphone too?
You don't want to just put it in a clip?
I guess we can find it.
Yeah. Shut up. God damn, who the fuck cares? I don't want to hear you.
Show us the clip, you fucking
Show
bitch.
us the goddamn clip.
No, her friend, the one of them actually looked very. I'm so sorry,
Ouch.
babyface. I'm so sorry. But also, look at her fucking face. She's not interested in this interview at all.
This is what I'm talking about.
No.
Stop platforming white women. I'm just kidding. We're about to do that soon.
Oh.
I'm
That.
sorry, babyface. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
You know what? I hope that you have a good resume.
You know what's so funny too is now, like, because I've started this, the stop platforming white women movement.
Which is going strong, by the way.
Yeah. We're
Growing,
three
it's
and
going
counting.
worldwide.
We're 3 and counting.
As we actively platform a white woman.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like now I get the privilege of being like, no, you're one of the good ones. Now I get to
Oh,
be
God.
selective and pick and choose.
Well, would you rather have a politically minded, like at least sound white woman opinion or just crazy white woman opinion?
Sometimes
Aren't they the same?
Sometimes number 2, but often they're the same.
Kevin got it right.
Now, see, that is a better analogy
with
than
them-
would you rather have ching,
Too
ching,
much.
ching, 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 or would
Yeah.
you rather have a
Ding, ding, ding,
silent
ding, ding, ding.
sign?
Listen,
Wait a
I
second.
think that there are many people. Comment if you agree. Comment when you agree.
I think I would rather have that one. You know what else I
It's
would
strange.
rather have?
I think
No, there's
hear
a lot
I
of-
think it's more of a would you rather?
Oh,
Welcome to Would You Rather. It's
time for the
everybody's
Would You
favorite game
Rather.
show.
You gotta do it.
Bum, 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 bum,
Okay.
bum.
All right, so this is what your choices are for this week. They're both dental related, both teeth
Okay,
related.
and let me let you know right now, audience, I have a big thing with my teeth. It's one of the things I hate when things are bad, and because of my accident, I'm super insecure about them. So this will be good.
All right, here.
I'm
let's
gonna have
see.
real trauma come out.
Let's see how
Yeah.
this goes.
For those who don't know, Phil actually had all of his teeth replaced.
I did
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he did.
with the very tips of all the candy corn.
No, they're just the
Just
caps
white.
of toothpaste.
I thought that they were.
He
just,
figured that was
I
the
thought that they
same.
were all just the tips of an ivory tusk from different endangered elephants.
They're actually, yeah,
They're
that's
sharp
what
as
it is.
shit.
Actually, that's what it is.
I was gonna go with the George Washington turn
If Phil
on it,
tries
but
to
then I
chew
realized
on-
that that's slave teeth, so no thanks.
Anything. Yep. There you go.
They're horse teeth. There we go. That's better. Did you know his teeth were actually a mixture of slave teeth, regular corpse teeth from just like settlers,
Yep.
horse teeth, dog teeth?
Yep.
And there was one other that's like not an ivory cap, but something like that. That was just like a metal cap.
And the fucking metal leached into his blood and made him
Yes.
crazy.
No, yeah, he was
Disgusting.
and by the way, he had like mercury
Celebration.
poisoning, which like makes you crazy.
It's the Mad as a Hatter thing.
Yeah, that's literally the man. So he was
Okay,
like a
we-
6'2"
we're-
psycho.
We're
Yeah.
so far away from the Would You Rather.
Yeah. Everyone watched Shane Gillis' stuff on George Washington. He
Yes.
says it way better
It's
than
hilarious. All right. So for this week, would you rather have a dead tooth forever or be a dentist to exclusively oral creeps for 5 years? An oral creep is somebody who gets off by people like doing things in their mouth that are like not a normal sexual activity. So basically, you're just gonna be getting people off with your dental
Did you discover what
tools.
this was? And now you're like, I must incorporate
No.
this.
No, I actually came up with the dead tooth thing first, and I was like, "What's equivalent?" This is.
Nah, you know what? I'd rather do the second one because at least I'm bringing joy.
Wait, so what is it again? Have a dead tooth
Dead tooth forever,
or-
or dentist to creeps for 5 years.
I would rather be a dentist to creeps because even creeps need something, I
I got
guess.
a bruise on my arm. A dentist to oral creeps or have a dead tooth forever. Oral creeps. For
Oral
sure.
creeps.
Yeah.
You're
What
both
the-
going with the oral
yeah,
creeps.
what the
Yeah,
fuck? A
I've
dead tooth
smelled
forever?
dead teeth, and
Yeah.
it makes me want to die.
Yeah.
I can't imagine having one.
I mean, there's ways I feel like you could try to mitigate it. at least a little
Absolutely
bit.
not. I can smell it. That's the issue.
That's
Like,
the big
That's a big
problem.
one.
I
100%.
had like when I got my wisdom tooth out, like a little cavity there for a while. Like not like a literal cavity, but like a little gum cavity. And
Right,
food
right,
would
I
get
got
in
you.
there like once a day, and I would always try to wash it out. But every so often, like once a week, like food we get in there, I'd like smell it.
Yeah.
After like
Oh.
a few hours, I'm like,
No, yeah. I had a palate expander when I was a kid because my jaw was like too small on the top.
There you go.
And food would get caught on this little gap right above the expanding part, and I would have to go, and it would like spit out, and it was one of the grossest things in my entire life.
There you go.
So in this one, I would also rather do the creep because also it's not my teeth that are the problem.
I
If I
guess
can
that's true.
avoid my teeth being a problem, fine.
Now they are
listen,
like
are they like aggressive?
they're not aggressive in the sense that like they're not going to touch you,
But
or
they're very
anything like
forward.
that. But they're very audible and like they move around a lot. Like like you'd have the guy like laying back and you're doing like the cavity filling or whatever, and they're like going like.
Yeah, that one.
I don't like
the
that.
entire
No,
time.
that one, 100%.
The entire
I'm
time.
laughing
They're
in their
They're
faces.
squirming
like
around
that.
a little bit. You
I'm
can see-
laughing in their
They're
fucking
fully
just
faces.
gonna
shoved
make,
up.
they're gonna be happier though.
I think it would be a
Probably gonna
borderline
like
like
it.
comical, like a comical dominatrix sort of position that
Yeah,
I'm in,
exactly.
in
Right.
which I'm like touching like.
Yeah.
Like,
They're just like,
I'm like
Shuddering.
like taking like a hot iron, like just
you're just edging them dentally.
yeah, 100%. And then I don't ever give it to them, so I just fully blue
So you
balls
just
them.
never
And they
actually fix
tip
their
me.
cavity.
They tip me like 300%.
See, it's a great deal.
See?
I'm
Alright.
into it.
for the double down.
Double
Since you guys have both picked that very quickly, I'm going to keep this very simple. Dead tooth for 5 years. Dentist creeps forever.
Dentist creeps forever.
For eternity.
I'm making so much money.
Eternity?
It's eternity.
I'm making so much money.
No, but you don't leave the room.
Okay.
Oh.
You just exist as the dentist creeps.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'll take the
Forever.
dead tooth. I'll
No,
take
I'm
dead
taking the
tooth.
creeps forever.
Nah,
You're still gonna go
that's
for the
your,
creeps forever.
that's your entire existence.
Here's the thing. Eventually, it's turning into a Sweeney Todd situation. Guaranteed.
I mean,
Guaranteed. I'm killing them.
Well, I didn't know that.
I
that
mean,
was
at
an
some
option.
point, I have to. I'm
mean,
almost
I guess
keeping
you
them
could
like
try.
collections because like they're like my worshipers.
yeah.
Like they love what I do, and I can control.
But eventually, the
I
dental
can
clinic
control
is-
them within
You're
that
Jim
chair.
Jones them, just like
It's even more than that. It's
Gonna be
like when
everything to me.
it's like when what's his face would show them videos before he drilled into their heads.
Jeffrey
Uh,
Dahmer?
Jeffrey Dahmer. And I'm gonna have them
BTK.
just sit there, and then I'm just like I'm torturing them
Okay.
actually,
Wait, who
and
would
seeing
you-
how hard I can hurt them until it stops being pleasurable. And then the second they're like, "I want to leave," and I'm killing them.
Okay, would you rather be stuck in the dentist office with Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy?
Who or one of them is my dentist, or I'm operating on them.
No, they're your dentist.
Oh, definitely. I'll take
John Wayne Gacy.
No, I'm
Oh.
gonna shake
Oh,
Jeffrey,
yeah,
Jeffrey
dude.
Dahmer.
Oh,
we're
you're
getting
into it.
getting freaky. He's riding me. He's
He's
bottoming from the top.
And he's in the clown getup, too.
I like it. All of
He's in
these
the
always
clown.
goes to me topping a guy.
Yeah.
And I never ask. I don't think any of us are.
No,
you're,
no.
you're gonna go with the dead tooth for 5 years
Yeah, and I'll also take Jeffrey Dahmer.
because you couldn't deal with doing
Why?
the you know,
Why?
He's gonna fuck your head.
At least I'll be dead.
I guess.
I guess he's
That's
got a
true.
point there, I suppose.
That's true.
But
I mean, I'm
dead
already
tooth-
bound and gagged when it comes to.
Listen, if
When
I
it
could
comes
get
to
it,
the
if I could
regular
really have it my way,
dentist.
I'd have a Zodiac killer situation, and my
Wasn't that a
body
cop?
would be.
No, that's the Golden State Killer, right? Was it
Yeah,
ended up being
yeah.
a
Oh,
they
cop?
never caught the Zodiac.
Wait, Golden
No,
State
like,
was a cop.
Golden
Yeah,
State
it was
I
like
think
a
I
was
thought that was just a guy.
I thought he was just a drifter. There is a cop serial killer.
Yeah, there
though.
was like a cop.
Let's see. Let's see how many serial killers we can name. There's Zodiac. There's John Wayne Gacy. There's Jeffrey Dahmer. There's Ted Bundy. There's BTK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I got it. Wait, right there. It's Golden State Killer. Former police
Golden
officer
State.
pleads guilty.
There
Yes.
you go.
Okay, so there's Golden State. Who else? Eileen Wuornos.
Eileen Wuornos, Gary Ridgway, the
Gary
Green River
Ridgway.
Killer.
Oh, Green River. That's a good one.
Sam Wilson, who is the most prolific serial killer in American history.
No, I
Are
didn't
you
know.
also only talking about American serial killers or international serial killers?
Let's stick with American because I want to
Okay.
see if we can bleed this well dry.
What's it called? Son of Sam, David.
Oh,
Berkowitz.
Son of Sam. Awesome. Love it. Had a dog talk to him. Great
Trying to think
excuse.
of who else?
Well, Delphine LaLaurie.
You already said Ted Bundy?
Bella Delphine?
I
No
think
way.
Belle Delphine?
I think Delphine LaLaurie is who the lady in what's it called in American Horror Story Coven is based off of.
Oh, there
New
you go.
Orleans social slave who tortured and maimed her
yeah.
slaves.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
right. Oh,
That
shoot.
Janine Jones, Francisco Aceveda.
Well, I did
Yeah.
say look him up.
Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker.
Oh,
famous
Red Stalker.
one.
Oh, they have. You see, the issue is they have such cool names.
Yeah, the what's it called Freeway Phantom in Texas. He was
Freeway
off Vi
Phantom.
80.
You know,
I've read a lot about.
I know that you're the freak
Yeah.
encyclopedia.
Yes. Literally like
Yeah.
dozens of Wikipedia pages up looking
Yeah.
at this shit.
But
and
my
then he
favorite
got into
part
like
about
famous felons and like
Yep.
prison
this
stories.
man's
Yeah.
100% on a watch list.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
favorite
no
part about
question.
all the serial
All I read
killers-
about is crime.
Dude,
is,
he's the litmus for. He's the fucking
just crime.
rubric.
What is it?
Has he been to as many sites as Bradshaw's been to? No,
Nah.
he's probably fine.
Yeah.
See, that's the funniest part.
yeah,
Though.
I
I
think
just collect this shit peripherally. Like,
Sir, he's breached the Bradshaw quota.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta
God.
get somebody on.
Lock
Put
this
the flags, put the
motherfucker up.
flags.
Lock this
Homeland
fucker up.
Security.
Well, see, they got to brief every new agent where they're like, so there's this fucking crazy dude in New York, and he just reads
Harmless,
about all this
but-
shit. It's weird because like he's not part of any groups. He doesn't do any terroristic stuff. He's never killed anybody. He's just like into this shit.
We call
for
it
some
the-
reason.
we
So
call it the Bradshaw clause.
We usually say that anybody who goes above the Bradshaw quota is probably likely to offend.
Uh-huh.
So like we gotta keep an eye.
Listen,
on
there's a
them for
Bradshaw
sure.
outlier every so often.
Yeah, every now and then.
Likely to offend with like cohesive tactics.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
An
Dangerous
an informed
individual.
potential.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
what would your serial killer name be?
My serial killer name?
Yeah,
Phil
Night
Beavers.
Stalker.
Hilarious.
That is. I wanted
Phil
to be
Beavers.
Phil
And
Beavers
I
with
have
an F,
consensual
though.
sex and then killed them.
Okay.
No,
And I never pulled
like a
out.
Ted
I
Bundy.
never pulled out. I tell them I love them. I
No, Ted
never
Bundy
pull out.
raped a lot, man.
I'm just a piece of shit.
Ted Bundy
That's a good
raped
point.
most of his
No,
victims.
almost all. It was
Yeah,
all
that's
about
a good
controlling
point.
women.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
his whole
yeah.
thing. Was like,
But
raping
he
and
had
controlling.
such good looks. Why'd he have to do
No,
that?
he was ugly as fuck.
I know.
don't
No,
get
my
this.
favorite part is he was like the hot serial killer. He looks
dude.
ugly.
He looks like.
He had
like
a fucking unibrow.
oh, we have Luigi Mangione at home. The Luigi Mangione at home,
Ted
and it
Bundy.
looks like fuck ass Ted Bundy with his caterpillar brows.
Yeah,
dude, so gross.
Ted looked the best with the beard. You know,
So-
the beard was
But
all
also,
right.
you ever look back in time, people
but-
were just genuinely uglier.
Oh no! Like,
also
well,
looked
all the
older.
plastic surgery,
Yeah.
we have much better shit. Like, we have knowledge about how
We
to
have
take care of our
infantilized
shit.
ourselves too, 100%.
There's also
Infantilized?
something
Yeah.
infantilized. Yeah, you make
You
yourself.
think
look
that we're getting younger every single?
Yeah.
I think that
generation?
I think the whole point.
Or are you talking
of,
with like plastic surgery?
I think beauty and self care right now is all about de-aging and trying to stay as young as possible, and also behavior within pop culture is infantilizing.
Yeah, and they also talked about the effect, like Vsauce, one of my favorite creators. Shout out to Michael Stevens,
You
has a
bald
great
bitch.
video about that.
Love you.
Where he has a video about did people used to look older, and one of the things that he talks about that I think is one of the biggest sort of like causes of that is that you understand the context of clothing and fashion style tied to an era. So even if you see a young person, like if they're wearing clothes from the 70s, even though they're in style and young and look like we all do, there's something in your brain that automatically is like, that was 50 years ago. So that person is older, even if like, because they've taken photographs of famous celebrities from back in the day and be like, oh, look at Frank Sinatra at 25. Doesn't he look like 30-year-olds today? And then they gave him a contemporary hairstyle, put some fucking hipster glasses onto him. They didn't change anything about his face, none of the lines, none of the like contours or anything like that. But just with the new clothing, he looked just like the average, like, 20-year-old guy that I would be, seeing on the street.
Maybe hitting on.
So Yes, that I'd be hitting on. So the clothing does a lot, just like, subconsciously for you, because you place a lot of that in the timeline of events subconsciously. So even 90s clothing, even though it's not that different from contemporary clothing, depending on the style you're talking about, like you'll still know a suit from the 1993 compared to a contemporary suit, and seeing the same person in both will make you feel differently about how you perceive the age of that person.
Interesting.
What's so interesting you say
Yeah.
that though is because I actually think if you go back to like the 60s and 70s, people look really babyish too.
Yeah.
Because I was
It's
recently
similar to what
looking
we
into
wear
like
now.
Lori Maddox and Sable Starr, who were like the famous 60s and 70s groupies
Yep.
who were having
Mhm.
sex with Led Zeppelin at 14. And it's
Yeah,
like
Sable
you
Starr
look at
is
them and
insane.
yes, they're like they are dressed older,
Yeah.
but you look at them and you're like, that's clearly a child.
That's a kid.
like that's
man.
so clearly a child.
Yep.
That I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
it's like the 80s and 90s people look, and like even like 2000s high school people looked much older. But
Yeah.
You know,
I don't
it's so crazy. I did so much research about Sable Starr because she was with everybody. Like she was
literally,
around
same with Lori
everybody.
Maddox. All of them were the same thing.
And
Like,
they
went everywhere.
fucking ran a racket. Like they were the ones that you had to talk to. If
Yes,
you were
literally.
with them.
They were
then
Giselle.
You were approved.
They were just Ghislaine
Delaney.
Maxwell,
Yeah, Ghislaine
whatever.
Maxwell.
Basically, no, it was kind of crazy.
But
I
also victims. Although some would say that Ghislaine was probably a victim at some point. But anyways,
listen. I'm not gonna fucking
That's a murky
waste my
one.
time and breath trying to defend Jolene Maxwell.
I'm not defending her. Trust me. I'm just like
No, Phil
but-
defended her.
She's
Build a better-
Look, if you read what she said,
if you actually examine the facts,
it's not her fault.
you
She's just
review
following
it.
orders from an egg-shaped penis, man.
Yeah, good Germans.
I'm
Good
gonna
Germans.
edit this.
Well, it has to get edited anyways. And that's production. And you know what? That's actually going to be the end of our show.
That's
Speaking of,
probably it.
thank you
Yes.
guys so much for coming and watching today's episode. We very much appreciate it. You can find us on Instagram at Bay1 Entertainment. You can also follow us on TikTok at the same name. Also, follow us on Blue Sky, Bay1Ent, BAYONEENT, Blue Sky.
Yes.
You can also go to the website, bay1entertainment.com. That's where we post everything. You can also follow me on Instagram at phil.omf.
You can follow me on Instagram at nick.bradshaw.20.
I'm the _K_Amora.
And thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Make sure to check out CEO Millennials later this month. We're dropping it. Shouts
Yes,
out to
we are.
Taylor.
Let's go, Taylor.
You are fucking
Diane.
awesome.
Woo!
And it's going to be a great, great show. It's like if The Daily Show and InfoWars had a child that was chronically online.
Yep,
So thank you guys so
exactly.
much for watching. We will see you next week on the BOE Podcast. We'll see you guys later. Pow.